Welcome to our 7-day overlanding adventure on the north rim of the Grand Canyon. This trip we visit some of the most remote locations that you can access via off-roading. We start off with this wonderful fire road that stretches a mere 50 miles to Tuweep Point. It's mostly in good shape, so you can take it at a fairly high speed, but at the very end, the road turns into a rough, high-clearance, technical 4x4 trail for a few miles to get to Tuweep Point. It's well worth the effort as we get there. We are one of only a couple campers and a ranger, as there's a ranger station nearby. Alright, it's time for another 50-mile drive back to the pavement for a short drive on pavement, and then we join this fire road for 35 miles to Crazy Jug Point. Another comfortable night using the footbox, keeping us secluded from the outside, and a perfect sleeping weather of 47 degrees. Well, good morning. Day 4, 7 o'clock in the morning. It's already starting to warm up. Look at this view. Absolutely incredible. Light breeze, just pin drop quiet out here. We have about a 35-mile drive, all off-road, but fairly maintained trail, I believe. But it goes right along the north rim of the Grand Canyon. So I'm really looking forward to that. Most of it's going to be in the forest. And at the end of that 35 miles is where we're going to do another night of camping. All right, what you see behind us here is a historic lookout tower, most likely for fires and stuff. But it's up here on the north rim of the Grand Canyon, and I don't know, I'm saying 125 feet tall, and a little bit of stair climbing. So we're going to do it. Let me get this in the backpack. All right, so here we go. Our first flight of stairs. This hand railing is kind of interesting because it's just angled half stock really. Boy, you'd have a hard time really grabbing onto that if you were falling because there's nothing on the other end. Doing fine. So. Now, if you're a little afraid of heights, you know, this might come into play, but it's actually pretty, I mean, it's sturdy. These are big steps.
They're not remotely sturdy.
Yeah, they're sturdy. Level 2. Starting to see some of the South Canyon there. This is the road we came in on.
Understand that. Be patient.
And the fun thing about this, it's a little offshoot. So if you really don't know that you're going here, you'll never even see the road. We're kind of on a back road that's 35 miles long. And this is in the midway point. So I did a little research ahead of time and found this, and I thought it might be worth looking at. And mind you, we're climbing these stairs at 8,000 feet elevation. So stair climbing, if you're not used to this, is a little bit more laborious, if you will say. But the temperature is really, really nice. Go this far, I want to go all the way.
Go this far, I want to go down.
We will very shortly. Tower climbing is not in my professional list of things to do. Here we go. Know what's crazy to think, Bryce? Is you could be on an aerial ladder from a fire engine up at this tall with no structure around you. Well, I'm just saying we give those guys a lot of credit for being up high and doing their thing. This one's the longest one, that's why it wobbles a little bit, but kind of makes it fun. All right, we are at Point Sublime, the only people here. And this is incredible. Looking way down in that direction, you can actually see the Colorado River. Now this is how you do Sublime Point. Look at that view. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is incredible. Look at this. Wow. Just incredible. We're literally the only people here. Saw one truck. Wow. you've ever had the opportunity to get out to the north rim of the Grand Canyon, no tourists, no paved roads, just pure silence. Look at this view. All right, we have found our epic camp spot not far from Point Sublime. Yeah, beautiful. Well, welcome to close to Sublime Point. We're a bit off the beaten path here, and we found this spot. This is incredibly amazing. You're looking south at me, and way down there is the Grand Canyon, Colorado River, which you can see from Sublime Point out to the east. But anyway, looking south, which you are doing right now, off to your right is Sublime Point. I don't know, about 6 miles or something. And then off to your left, your hard left way over there, is the North Rim Visitor Center. And that's quite a trek off-road to get there as well. So we're still out here in the National Forest area, far away from everybody, and just a couple people here and there. It's been Here's some of my standard camp gear on this summer trip. My foot box right there, we've gone over that before. Lots of water jugs. We're out here in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of warm, so plenty of that. X-Bed mattress right here. Couple of sleeping bags and my moving mat or moving pad on the floor there. And not a whole lot. Couple of pillows, so right inside the soft topper, and we are set up for a quick and easy overnight with complete shelter. There's a couple more water jugs. I like that little thin water jug. That's easy to move around camp and put on the dinner table. Gas can. We are pretty remote. It's good to bring that. And I even brought the Kodiak canvas tent, even though we're not using it. I threw it in there just for safety's sake. And it's good to have. But there you go. That's what we bring along for this trip.